Alright, this is AliShanMao and let's unbox this auto antenna tracker from www.myflydream.com and also available at bevrc.com. I love my antenna on my backpack because I am the best antenna tracker in this whole world. No glitches, nothing, unless you shut me down, which is very difficult because this is one antenna that will antenna tracker which will fight back if you want to shut it down. Anyway, that is me having an antenna on my back and tracking the plane. I know where the plane is, so that is bad. But what if you don't want antenna on your back and you want antenna to automatically track the plane? You need this antenna tracker from myflydream.com. So let's see what's inside. Okay, so we have the cable, alright, power, audio, video. This antenna tracker actually works on audio signal coming from your video transmitter on the airplane, and it also comes with an Telefly OSD, which actually works with the same GPS or share the GPS with other OSD, or can have its own GPS. So I got one more OSD now, which feels good. So basically this is the cable for the connections, one more power cable, and we have the USB port, USB connector for firmware update. We have the Telefly OSD. Let me take it out. Basically, it's a very simple OSD. I like it because it just gives you the functions or the things that you want to see. For example, airspeed. For example, the speed of the airplane. I think that's a GPS speed, not airspeed. And the altitude of your plane, distance from home, where is your home, your coordinates, and battery power, etc, etc. So this is your Telefly OSD. Very simple with 3 buttons for setup. This also have RSSI or VRSSI feeds and stuff. These things are getting more and more complicated. I just want to keep very simple, man. Anyway, getting your hands into more complicated things is always good. Alright, so this was Telefly OSD. And if you want to use Telefly OSD with more power, because it works with the 6 volts or maximum 9 volts, but if you're using a 12 volt power supply to your plane or something like that on your plane, which I always use 11.1 volts, you will need this board, extension board. You have to solder 2 connectors, which is also working as let's say current sensor, 45 amp current sensor as well. Okay, now let's take out the basic thing which is dug inside. Come on. This is your main system antenna tracker with 0 to 90 degree antenna tilt. Okay, and the pan is unlimited. It's 360 degree. Alright, so basically you mount it on, okay, and it will just keep turning, and using this 90 degree to 0 degree tilt, it will actually track easily no matter where your plane is. Okay, so here are offline north calibration and the calibration, hard iron calibration for this system, and here is your audio video link with the 12 volt power supply. Alright, given a cable here which will go to your AAT driver, automatic antenna tracker driver. It's here. Okay, so the cable goes here easily. Alright, there's a test button for you to test if your AAT is working, RxGS LEDs, and there is a home button and a video connection. Alright, so basically this is it. This is your antenna tracker, your antenna tracker driver. You have a the extension board for Telefly OSD and also the current sensor. You have a new OSD which is very simple to use, Telefly OSD, and you have a USB for upgrading the firmware. Alright, and given some cables. So this is it. This is really new thing for me, kind of complicated, and I need to possibly set my proper setup on a Skywalker. As you can see, 1.3G system is right there, and I need to see where is my audio cable from this one, and I need to remove my CEOSD. I'm not this is perfectly set up system, and I really don't want to disturb it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my 1.2G system, which is sitting somewhere in my bag, and new Sony KX181 camera with this OSD and everything, and set it up on the new Skywalker or the Sirius, the small plane coming from BEVRC for my review. And then we will test this new antenna tracker and see how it's working. Enjoy, and let's have a look at the 20K autopilot system sitting there.